Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at Atriox from the Mattel 6-inch line of Halo action figures. Now this guy is pretty cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. So here it is, pretty standard for your Mattel Halo figures. Nice big window here on the front, and then it talks about the Grunt Build-A-Figure down here on the corner. Then on the side here, it's got a nice picture of the figure. And then, of course, on the back, it's got the figure without armor and then with armor. And I think he looks absolutely hilarious without the armor. He looks pretty much naked. I mean, obviously he is for the most part, but he looks way cooler, of course, with the armor. I highly doubt anyone will ever display him this way. But anyway, down here on the bottom shows all of the other figures that were released in this wave. And of course, it shows that Atriox comes with the legs of the Grunt Build-A-Figure. I won't be showing them in this video because I will be doing a video on the Build-A-Figure as a standalone video. So anyway, enough about the box. Let's go ahead and talk about the figure itself here. So he stands at 7 inches tall. So he stands about a head taller than all of your other Mattel Halo figures. I wish he was just a little bit bigger, although I feel like he's about right, for the line. He does come with a couple accessories here. The first one, of course, is his awesome mace. I love the clear red blades here. Really cool. They're very, very translucent, which looks nice. And then, of course, it is nicely detailed and nicely painted down here. So I really like this accessory. It looks really sweet. And then, of course, he comes with weapon pegs, one short and one long, just like all of the other figures. So let's go ahead and talk about this guy's articulation. So for the most part, it's pretty good, especially for a bulky character. There are some limitations, but we'll talk about those here. The first limitation is in his head here. He's got a double ball peg, or what feels like one, but of course, because he's got this beard and his ponytail back here, you don't get a ton of range of motion out of it. It's mostly just going to be kind of a swivel, and that's just the curse of every character that's got long hair. It becomes really difficult to, articulate long hair without just making it actual, Barbie hair or something. So I'm glad that they went with a sculpted route, obviously, and I'm willing to live with the kind of limited articulation. It does have a ball hinge here in the shoulder that does swivel 360, and on this side, you'd think that the articulation would be limited because of this huge shoulder pad, but it's actually articulated, so it moves out of the way. And then, of course, the armor, because it's removable, can be kind of moved around a little bit to get that extra range of motion, which is nice. He does have a bicep swivel there, double jointed elbows, and oddly enough, he actually gets better range of motion than the Spartans, even though he's bulkier, and that's just because that top hinge in the double jointed elbow actually works. So hopefully they'll fix that in the Spartan mold, and we can get a little bit of better articulation out of those guys. He does have hinged wrists with a swivel. Got a double ball peg here in the torso. Pretty nice range of motion overall. And then I love this on his abdomen, the UNSC there. Nice touch. That's something that they could have very easily left out, but they added it, and I think it looks nice. And it is a good thing to mention that his armor is kind of speckled all over. I'm not sure if that's paint speckling or if that's in the actual molded plastic, but either way, it looks nice, as well as the face paint on his face and eyes here. Pretty cool. He does have T-jointed hips. Pretty nice range of motion again for a big bulky guy. He does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. This one's a bit stuck right now. Use the other one here. Nice range of motion there. And then he has hinged ankles with an ankle rocker. which is always nice to see. This guy's a little stiff just because he's brand new. So anyway, I absolutely love the Brutes. I love this guy's design with the war paint and the mace and everything. So I 100% recommend picking this figure up, even if you're not trying to complete the Build-A-Figure, just because he looks sweet. So anyways, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.